Hey guys, Bill Nurch, Core Engine Fitness. My wife Natalia is filming and we are very excited to be here. We're going to do kind of a little unboxing with the Hero Cat, our most popular cat, the best way to get started. We finished a workout about an hour ago. It's the best. You guys are going to love this. It's everything you need to hit, different angles, different speeds, different loads to look, feel, function your best. If there was something better than this, we'd be doing it. So we've been doing this for 2 years. It really works. It's really fun. It's as hard as you want it to be. And we're super excited to have you guys on board. So we're gonna go through a little unboxing here. You get some activation information, some safety information. Nobody gets hurt on our watch. You're gonna get this cool little backpack bag. You can fit your whole cat in here. I'm just gonna kind of put this stuff aside a little bit. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of functionality too here. So let's go through a lot of questions. What do you do with this? This is our ceiling mount. Super sturdy welds. This will hold 1,000 pounds. You've got these truss bolts, state of the art. Actually, they're structural screws. They go in like so. They pre-drill themselves. This is going to go into a stud. Okay, you put it in a wall on a stud, but ideally, this is gonna go into the ceiling, into a stud. You can use 2 of these screws, or you can use 4 of these screws. That is your best permanent solution for an overhead anchor point or overhead mount, okay? You get one of these red chains, okay? Heavy duty stitching, super sturdy. This does a lot, and we're gonna find out more about that in a second. Get a couple of these great pear-shaped carabiners, super sturdy, easy in, easy out. You're going to get your shredders, and we'll go through these in just a second. Your shredder bells, lightweight foam. These are going to spin, they'll go onto your handles. And you're going to get one power cord. This is the light red cord. Women will start with this. Guys typically start with a black cord. Guys taller than 6'1" will start with a gray cord. Here is your mid bar. This is a great grip, sturdy, aircraft quality aluminum spring buttons. And here are the CATALYZER handles. And just in case you were curious, this is how easy these go in and make a bar, okay? They pop in, they pop out. It takes 2 seconds to go from bar to handle mode. Then we've got this, you've got your long black chain. There's 26 attachment loops on here. And this is great. It's got a door anchor on here as well. So we can throw this over a low door. Okay. So this wad here of webbing, heavy stitched, that's gonna go over there. Make sure the door is closed. Make sure nobody's coming from the other side. Give it a tug, and that's going nowhere. So we can hook that there, and we can do a whole bunch of different things. And I'll do a couple different things from here right now. So we'll go ahead, take our handles, and let's take a carabiner. Real quick, I'm just gonna show you guys a couple configurations. I put my carabiner on. I'm gonna connect this power cord to each metal spindle head, like so, and like so. These are easy in, easy out, super durable. We got that. We're just gonna throw that over here and put something like that. So now, as you probably saw in the videos, I can do my throw-ins, push here, I can syncopate this, ba-ba, ba-ba. I can go ba-ba, ba-ba, just load my left leg. All right, all right, all right. I can turn around. I can do the same thing. I can do a V2 pull. I can do a step back. I can do all of this syncopated. I can come in, come out, okay? Lots of different pushing patterns, punching patterns. Then I can hook a bar up to this and do some bar exercises with this on here. So I can do the same idea here. I can go a little heavier with the bar. I can come up and out, load one leg at a time. I can do a punch. I can do a punch and pivot. I can turn around. I can do this. I can do, watch, where you're at. Always be aware of your surroundings. I can do this with a step back. I can do this with a skip. I can do a row here. And this is how quickly this goes into a level 2 whip trainer. I can now go here, here. I can take it across. I can take it low. I can turn it into a paddle. I can turn it into catch the fish, set the hook. And just so you know, I can turn this into, I can increase that resistance by 50% by, now I have level 3 resistance. This is 50% harder. You see how close I am to the anchor point? With a regular rip trainer, you'd have to be out there for the resistance, okay? So I can be in here just 5 or 6 feet from here doing all my exercises, okay? We've got the whole rip trainer deal here. Lots of cool stuff you can do from here. And so at a hotel room, lots of things you can do. A low door, I'm going to show you guys a high door in a sec. We'll just put this here for 1 sec. Let's go ahead and take this red chain and take these 2 little loops, put these through here. Now I can do a pull-up from here. Okay. Just going to put that there. Give it a yank, make sure everything's good. I can do a straight pull-up. I can do an alternating knee pull-up. I can do an alternating paddle step back. I can do a skip. I can do a side step or a skip here and go straight back. And that would be my recovery. I can do a single leg pull-up, alternating. I can do this single leg with a rotation pull-up. I can do a single arm 2 leg. I can do a single arm 1 leg. These are really, really hard, really good. If I want to row, all I have to do is take this, lower it. Okay, so now if I want to get rid of this excess, tuck this in up here. So now I have a row. And go back. Now, so all this bar rotates. It's supposed to rotate for the core engine rotation. So I can go here. All kinds of fun stuff. I can do dips here. It's a little bit low. I can make that a tiny bit higher if I wanted to. Lots of great stuff. So then the beauty of this long chain, and this long chain does not come with the power cap. With the power cap, the entry level, you get a short chain. If you have a high door like this, a short chain isn't gonna work. You need a long chain. So this long chain, I can do everything I just did, as high a pull up as I want, as low as I want. And you're also gonna see, this is a great permanent solution. So up here, I have my long chain. And that is a great permanent deal. So I can put my bar up here, about clavicle height, and get rid of this excess pretty quickly here. And now I've got my pull-up situation. So I have more room here. I can do my jumping jacks. I can do a single arm here. Super good stuff. All without a lot of room required. And then you just lower this. And as you guys saw earlier, put this down here. Get rid of the excess, super simple. Then I can do dips here. These don't look that hard, but they're hard and they're good. I can do all this off of one leg at a time if I want. And then I can do my row, come this way, single leg row. Okay, all kinds of great things here. I can do an alternating paddle here, straight back. So this is really, really versatile. And I'm gonna show you guys one more really cool thing. You can't do this with the power gun, but you can do this with this one. And you may have seen this in the video. I have to make sure I go through. Okay, so I can go through one here. Here's my bar. Okay, so I can go. I want to make sure I don't go backwards too much. Okay, you want to make sure you have enough room and you're not going to swing through the glasses. So I could do those either way. I could face this way. Lots of really cool stuff here. And just for fun, come on out back. And so we've got one mounted on this back beam here. We put 4 screws in. You can put 4 in if you want. Cool thing too, I can make this high if I want. So I can do high pull-ups here. I can go from here to here, and here, and here. So all kinds of cool things you can do in the back, long, all your deal. So this long chain is super effective. Now, let's talk about, what else you get in the Hero Cat Kit. So you got your 2 carabiners, your ceiling mount, your mid bar, your panels. You're also gonna get, we call these shredders, because they define your muscles and build muscle density, bone density at the same time. So you can hook both these guys on there like that, and then this will just click onto the spindle head like that. You're gonna need a little bit of space here, so I'll actually come over here and I'm gonna get rid of this excess here. So I'll just pop that up there, pop this through here, get rid of that. Good. And I'm gonna come right here. So these are figure 8s, super good stuff. You need a little bit of room. You wanna look around, make sure you're not knocking anything over. I can do this switching hands. I can do upswings here. You'll notice my knees and my feet, super good stuff. I can do alternating. If you want more shredders, I usually do this with 4. You can add them on. And you get a hand weight with the Superhero. We'll talk about that in a sec to give you a little more mass here. So we can do lots of single arm stuff. We can do a propeller and a step back here. We can do a side chop here. It's supposed to be light. A lot of what we do in our lives is light. So here's my tennis stroke. This is basically creating velocity, so everything we do isn't slow and heavy. So then, when we do the double shredding, we'll typically tie just a knot in here, and this reduces the spin radius, so we'll actually get a lot more revolutions per minute, and just doubling the RPMs quadruples the centrifugal force, okay? So I can do an overhand spin, I can do a front lunge, I can do an underhand spin. And if you look at this, you're gonna see my shoulders, my hips moving, okay? There's all kinds of cool patterns you can do with these. I can do 2 over, 1 under, 2 over, 1 under. And the idea here is it's not supposed to be heavy, it's supposed to be fast. I can sweep them this way, and do a side step, and then I can do this resonance here. So you're gonna see my knees, my hips, my shoulders. This is what your body does. High speed punching, high speed running. Very simple. 95% of people love these. There's a handful of people who never quite get the coordination and they're a little annoyed by it, but super good stuff. Bone density, muscle density, and stamina. Okay, so there's our superhero kit, okay? Lots and lots of stuff you can do. What you get, that's our hero cat kit. With the superhero, you're gonna get a second cord, okay? And that second cord goes on very easily. So you can just hook it on to the other, and now you've got 2 levels of resistance. So for example, let's say I wanted to do a jump rope set or a jump cat set. Okay, and this is a little on the shorter side for me, but I can take this over the top here, and I've got 2 cords. If I had the black, they're even heavier. So I'm purposely staying low here because then I'm in a loaded, tense position. I can take this, I can do a couple spins, I can do alternating arms here, syncopated, I can take a big step, alternating arms here, I can syncopate with that. So all kinds of cool shoulder sets that you can do, and you get twice as much resistance with the 2 cores. I got my hooks here, I got my great shoulder stuff here. It's one of our favorite sets for building upper body. And then these, of course, can hook onto a carabiner here, and you've got twice the resistance. You can hook the bar onto these, okay, and do a bunch of bar work with this hooked on the carabiner here. You can also do some very heavy grip training with this, like this, okay? So these are just hooked over the carabiner. Now you've got a heavy rip. You may have seen us do this. Let's see if we have enough room in here. We certainly do in the back. Once again, you're gonna see that core engine. My feet are moving, my knees are moving, my hips are moving, okay? You're gonna wanna make sure you have clearance here and enough space. This is a tight space, but it works, okay? So superhero, you're going to get 2 cords. If you get the hero, you can always add a second power cord and have 2. 2 gives you twice as much resistance. You're also going to get, with the superhero, these handle weights. Everything we do with handles, which is a lot, you can do with the handle weights in. So if you're in handle mode, you put these in, and it's a lot of extra resistance. So all the shredding, all the punching, the jumping, the shoulders, sockers, you do with the handle weights when you get strong enough, and it makes a bigger difference than you think, that 1 pound difference, okay? The other thing you're gonna get with the superhero is this wrist strap. Very simple, it's adjustable, and this just fits over here, pops onto the little nook there so I can tighten that up. So I can now do all of my pulling here. I can do my push work, and I'm braced in there so I don't have to hold on so tight. One thing we didn't show you guys are these push-ups, okay? So I can drop in here, and I can alternate down. Okay, and these are meant to impact, okay? And it's a really cool feeling to be able to impact, and it's really good stuff for the bones. So these wrist straps for beginners gives you a little extra support so you're not having to grip so much. For advanced exercisers, more support. So on the heavier sets, you're not limited or compromised by wrist or grip strength. And they just come right off of there. So you got those guys. And then one other addition with the Superhero kit that's beyond what you get in the Hero kit, you get a short chain. And the short chain is good if you have a low door like this. There's a lot you can do off of this short chain. So you can do all of your bar work, all of your elastic power cord work. So this hooks onto here. You're gonna have a nice height for this. It's gonna end up being about clavicle height. So you can do all of your pull work here. And then what's really cool, if you have this low door, we can do a row by simply changing the orientation here. So I'm gonna put this low, and I'm gonna it's gonna loop this to itself. Now you have a situation like that, which can go on here. Now I have this low bar. Now I can do a row. If you think about it, a lot of times in life and sports, water skiing, rowing, windsurfing, you're holding onto a bar, not separate handles. So this is gonna get you really good at holding on to a bar and getting what we call bilateral facilitation. So you're gonna be stronger in a bar than you will with two individual handles. Of course, I can go here, single leg, so you can't get as low with this as you can with the long strap, but there's still a lot you can do with this travel chain. It's nice to have both Superhero, short and long. If you have a low bar, 6-7 feet high, this just hooks through itself, loops through itself. Now you're on a bar or a tree branch, and you can do everything you need to from here. So this, we call it our travel chain or our short black chain. A lot of versatility. You get this with the Superhero plus the long chain. So we started with the Hero, showed you what you get extra with the Superhero. Let's backtrack to the Power Cat, okay? Come on over here. Power Cat, get your backpack. You're going to get your red chain, and you're gonna get a carabiner. So you can do all your pulls, all your pushes. You're gonna get the short travel chain, mid bar. They got handles or bar mode. You're not gonna get shredders. You're not gonna get a ceiling mount. You can add those things at any time. And you're gonna get one power cord. There is a lot you can do with the Power Cat. You can always add the second cord. You can always add a long chain. You can always add a second carabiner. And you can always add the wrist straps and the shredders. We strongly recommend starting out with the middle package, the Hero, where you get pretty much everything, and you can always add the handle weights. You can always add that short chain and the wrist straps. Hero Cat is gonna be a great entry level. If that's not in your budget, Power Cat, and you can add on as you go. Bottom line, hundreds of exercises, whether it's Power Cat, Hero Cat, Superhero, lots of stuff to do. You're never gonna get bored. You're gonna overload from different angles. We've been doing this 2 years. There is zero boredom. I promise you, you're not gonna get bored. You're going to get results more than anything you're doing. If you're not, money back guarantee. Send it back, no questions asked. I'm gonna put my lovely wife, Natalia, on, and she's just gonna say a quick hello to you guys. There she is. In fact, I'm gonna face this way, so she's gonna be talking in the light.
Hi, I'm Natalia Nurch, and I'm so excited, guys, to start and see how you're gonna love our workouts. I'm so excited to start working out with you and see the improving you're gonna have when you start our training program. You're gonna love it. And girls, I just want to tell you that I'm gonna be there for you. You can ask me anything. I'm 45 years old, and I can understand how sometimes our bodies try to give us a little hard time. But don't worry, we are together in this, and let's work out together, be together. Ask me anything, and I'm so excited, guys, to start everything with you. So join us in Facebook when you can, and let's work out together.
I detect an accent. Do you have an accent?
I don't think so.
Can
you think I have an accent?
I think you have an accent. Can you say
I am
goodbye?
From Colombia.
Can you say goodbye in Spanish?
Ciao. Los veo muy pronto. Wow.
I'll just finish up here, guys. So seriously, any questions you have, Bill at CoreEngineFitness.com or Natty at CoreEngineFitness.com. We're on the same team. So 40 years I've been a trainer, and everybody out of town says, I wish I could take you home with me. I need to clone you and take you home and take this. So now you can. So you can get the best training, and you can get all of our knowledge and all these great exercises and 60 years combined of experience in this package. And there's hundreds of free exercises and videos, and then you can always go to FitCat 30 and then FitCat 90 and train with us. Basically, that's what we do. So we're all on the same team, working together. Your success is our happiness. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. See you at the workouts.